ask questions. I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have any questions about the Go Live process and how I can support your Go Live journey. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. This is my 10 o'clock live. Like I say all the time, I'm here to support you. So let me know if you guys have any questions. We're going to get going in just a few minutes. And then I'm happy to answer questions for you all and support the Go Live process. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. So, if this is your first time at my live, feel free to put in the chat new and then give me a thumbs up, but also click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. Feel free to connect with me. I want to make sure you guys are getting everything you need. So feel free to put a comment in the chat and let me know if you have any questions. And so we are talking all things going live. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, but also click that subscriber button and the bell to get notifications. All right. So we're going to talk about how to go live on both YouTube and TikTok. And once we go live, I'm going to go onto the TikTok streets and we're going to talk about going live over there. And then this will become a playlist and you guys can go back and watch it. All right. And then make sure that you also click that subscriber button as well as the bell so we can get going. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I am a YouTube partner. So I am a YouTube partner. So you can I am a YouTube partner, so you can learn a little bit more about YouTube and understand how to go live here. So, two different platforms for recognizing that this is a great way to learn and grow and build your community. So, we talk about YouTube. We want to make sure you guys are getting the most out of this situation. So, I want to make sure you guys are growing and understanding how to become a YouTube partner as well. So, I got some strategies, I got some tips for you, but ultimately, oh, I shouldn't have touched it. Ultimately, I want to see you guys grow. All right. So go ahead and click that subscriber button. Also, click the like button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. And we'll start from there. All right. So thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all joining. Again, this is the 10 o'clock live. So we're going to go over to these TikTok streets and start connecting with our community over there as well. And so once I start the live, I usually use this again to, like I said, be a playlist for you guys to go back and listen to. So if there's some things I'm talking about saying that you're like, what is all that she's talking about? Then I can help. Hello on the train. Welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate you. Hello, friend. How are you? Appreciate you being here. It's just a regular headband, friend. Let me know if you have any questions, though. We're going to talk about going live. And so feel free to ask questions. Let me set up my screen really quickly on the TikTok side of the streets. And so I'm happy to answer questions for you all. Um, Let me know if you guys have any questions. And then let's make sure. Hello, friend. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions about the go live process. That's what I talk about here, how to go live with confidence and ease. And so feel free to ask questions. Feel free to engage. I'm happy to engage with you all and let me know how I can best support. All right, my dear friends, we're going to get going in just a few minutes. And then we're going to go over to the TikTok streets. You guys are going to hear me talk all the things to kind of get that engagement going over there. And then excuse me. And then we typically will I'll answer a lot of questions. Thank you all for being here. Uh, thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you being here. Let me know if you have any questions about the go live process. Let's stay focused. We are talking about how to go live on TikTok. So feel free to ask questions about the go live process. All right. Thank you all for supporting. We're going to get going in just a few minutes. All right, friends. All right, friends. TikTok Live, TikTok Live. We are live on TikTok, live streaming tips. Feel free to come in, ask questions. We are talking about how to go live on TikTok. Move that up here. Let me know if you have any questions, my friends. We are talking about how to go live streaming tips. I'm giving tips to go live, learn how to go live on TikTok, beginner friendly tips. Feel free to come in, ask questions. Appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have any questions about the live streaming process. How you doing, Anstar? How you doing, Alamo? Welcome to the room. How you been, friend? Long time no see. How's everything going? Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have any questions. We're going to get started in just a few minutes, friends. Thank you, friends on the YT. I appreciate you all as well. Feel free to come in, ask questions. Christina, welcome to the room. Let me share out my live, friends. We are doing our early activation, that tapping, so we can get the hearts flowing. So if you don't mind tapping the screen, that will help to let TikTok know we are here, we're engaging. So I appreciate you all joining me. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Appreciate that. Hey, KB, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Again, we are going to get started with our early activation. We're going to get those hearts flowing on the side here. Again, that lets TikTok know we are here, we are engaging. So let me put my board up. We're going to talk a little bit. I'm going to turn my halo on. I did not check before I came in. Shame on me. So we're going to get started in just a minute. I'm going to check what is on the docket for Community Fest. So I got the halo going. We'll talk a little bit more about those three things. Thank you for the gift, friend. Thank you for that star. Appreciate your support. Thank you so much for that star, friend. All right, on the YT. Appreciate that. And so we'll talk a little bit more about what to expect. You guys also see that the super fan message is out. So we're going to be super fanning a little bit as well. So I appreciate you all coming in. Let me make sure my sound effects is working. Super loud. So I appreciate you all as well coming in. Let's get to tapping the screen. If you guys don't mind tapping, we're almost at 2K taps and we are 2 minutes in. So let's see if we can beat that and get the hearts flowing pretty quickly for us. All right, so I'm gonna get started. Well, let me check my community fest. I always kind of check there. I've been on top of that just to know what to expect. And then we can talk about that as well. If you are in my room and you have no clue what I'm talking about, put it in the chat, no clue, doc. Hey, Coach Chantel, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. How are you doing? Let's see. We are number 1351. Thank you so much. We're going to stay on topic on the YT. We talk all things going live here. So feel free to come in and ask questions. Thank you all for being here. TikTok wants us to get 14 new fan club daily. So we got to get 14 new fan club members. And then it says go live with Fest Effect for 15 minutes. So I'm doing that now. And then it says collect votes. I need 150 votes. All right. So that is what I'm doing. I'm collecting votes today. So thank you all for supporting the live stream. Um, Ema, is that it, Ema? Thank you so much for being here, Ema B. Ema B, is that it? Ema B. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate the shares. Thank you, Coach Chantel. Jana, thank you so much for being here. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Thank you all. Isabel, welcome to the room, friend. Are you new to TikTok? Let me know if you're new and new to my room. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you. Appreciate that title gifter. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for that, friend. Appreciate the title gifter of the kisses. That's the hearts. Appreciate that. Good morning, new week, new goals. There we go. Bull the bully. I love that. Come on in. Isabel, you're not new. You have almost 10K followers. Look at you, friend. You are rocking and rolling. Thank you for being here. Let me know if you have any questions about TikTok. Let me know if you are a live host. And those who are coming in, if you're new to the room, put new in the chat. We get to talking about how to go live. I got some things I'm going to share with you. I say, do these three things before your next live. I want you guys to start that engagement. I want you to be intentional about showing up and being consistent. Emma, how are you, friend? Is it Emma? I'm used to the E, and I know I named my daughter a name that has the E and the A that people use. She's Alina. and it could be Alana, Alina, Elena, all the things. She gets it all, and people use the ELENA or the ALENA, and so she's an A. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you all for joining. We are gonna get started in just a few minutes. I usually warm up the room first. We're 5 minutes in, um, and so let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate it, friends. Let's see. Mary Kay, welcome to the room. Thank you for grabbing that Daily Heart Me. Thank you for the Community Fest. We are wearing the Fest Halo for the first 15 minutes. I'll probably wear it longer, but it is part of the goals for Community Fest. So I'm paying attention to Community Fest too. So just know that that's part of what you do during this fest time of the year. As a live host, I want you guys to tap in and check what your goals are for the week, what those daily quests are for the day, rather. And that way you can engage your audience, talk about it, and make sure everybody is able to support. So my one of my goals is actually, I'm gonna change it. One of my goals is to get the I didn't mean to pin it. Let's go back. I put the glasses by accident. I'm going to edit. One of my goals, I'm going to actually edit that one, is to get, hold on, is to get 150 votes. So we're going to change that goal to votes, and we're going to put it at 150. That's what we're looking for. So that's a good way to do it, and you guys can see I'll pin that instead. So I appreciate you all being here. If you have any votes left, this is a great time to send them and share them. I appreciate that as well. So I'm gonna pin that a few times throughout the live and see if we can get some votes. And then if you guys don't know where your votes are located, let me know. I'm happy to support by sharing where the votes are located. Okay. So if you know where they're located. They're within your gift box. And in the gift box, you can send it there, or you can just tap that message. So I'll put it a few times and see if we can get some more votes for the room going. Thank you all supporting the room. Good morning. How you doing, Karen? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for grabbing that Daily Heart Me. We Unwritten Unstoppable. Welcome, welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate you. You're part of the nighttime crew. I got to get to the nighttime crew this week in the next couple days. Christina, welcome. Aurora, welcome to the room. Thank you so much, Mylin. Thank you so much, Terry. Welcome as well. Shayla, look at you all coming into the room, giving your daily heart me's. I appreciate it. I'm going to say pause on the heart me's because TikTok probably is going to give me the heart me's for that flash goal. We know it. We know it, friend. Unwritten Unstoppable Hand Hearts. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that. We do have the gift gallery that is out as well. So that's another way to engage. So I appreciate you guys. We got the hat and mustache that is up there pinned. We'll pin some of the other ones later in the week. Thank you, friends. I appreciate it. Thank you for lighting up that gift gallery. Appreciate the support. Shayla, how are you, friends? So nice to see you again. So nice to see you as well. So I got my halo going. My task for today, I do, friend. And I don't know. Thank you so much. My YouTube people, they're in the chat and I think they're not talking about going live. So that's the thing about it. So that's why I don't look at the comments because you guys don't talk about going live. My YouTube friends, they are over here acting up. So thank you so much, friends. Appreciate that. Okay, so we are at 10K tabs. We didn't got our 10K tabs. We got it under 10 minutes. It's 9 minutes left. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live if you're new to the room, we do this warm up on purpose intentionally to get the room activated. So I appreciate you all. Let me know. Do I need to talk about the YT? And who was actually doing it? It's interesting. I was in a room yesterday and the live host says, you know what? I want to get over there too. I want to learn about it. I'm going to talk about TikTok, but I'm also wanting to make sure we talk about other ways to make sure we're growing and we're being intentional with our time and space. So I want to make sure you guys are looking at all options. YouTube should be one of the things on the table for you. So you should be looking at that as well. Thank you, friend. Thank you for sharing out the live bounty. Welcome to the room. Bounty is on the YT. Appreciate your friend being here. Houston, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning, friend. AI summary says the live session on live streaming tips for beginners. Ask your questions, okay? So TikTok got us right. Thank you so much, everybody, coming in on this Monday morning. Appreciate you all. Thank you for the populars. Thank you for the daily heart me's. Appreciate it, friend. Good morning. And in any of my new friends, if you're in the house and you are new and you haven't said hello, this is a good time to do it. When you come to someone's house, you want to make sure you speak, you say hello. Bull the Bully sent Dr. Lisa Cares. Appreciate your friend. I think, did you just get the daily heart me as well? Okay, you're level 2, so you got it once before. I appreciate you, friend. Um, so appreciate you on the YT as well, friends. Thank you all for the stickers. So a couple things about my board. We're going to talk about do these 3 things before your next live. So I'm honing in on some things I've talked about in the past, but I just want you guys to realize that it's the key to kind of setting your live up for success. So we'll talk about that. I want you guys to be intentional with your research, what you're going to talk about, how you're going to make sure it is targeted to your right audience, and then some other things you want to be aware of. Okay. Thank you so much, Bounty. I appreciate the Dr. Lisa Cares. Thank you all. Thank you for the populars as well. Um, as you guys are coming in, make sure you're doing that engagement, engaging with each other. And we're gonna get started in a second. But let me, if you don't mind, let me just segue a little bit to Community Fest. I'm gonna talk about that since we have a few people who came into the room, and I want to make sure that you guys are fully aware of what to do and what's happening here. So let's talk about Community Fest, and then we'll segue to maybe a little bit of YouTube as well. And then if there's questions you guys have, specific questions, put in the chat for me. Let me see your questions as well. Thank you all for that engagement. Thank you for the finger hearts, and I'm sorry, the community hearts, as well as the Dr. Lisa Cares. I appreciate the support, friends. And if you're new, put new in the chat as well. All right. So I'm waiting on the flash go. We have not gotten that flash go. So we'll see if it pops up. Hopefully it's not the Daily Heart Me, but we'll see. All right, friends, let's segue a little bit. Hey, Soda, welcome to the room. Welcome everybody coming in. Thank you so much. Look at you guys. You guys, we hit that gift gallery goal. Look at there. You guys are knocking out the goals this morning. Appreciate it. Appreciate that support. Um, all right, so let's do this community fest. So when I looked at my community fest option, I looked up here. Let me know if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. So the campaigns that we have going on, there are several campaigns. You guys can swipe through here. There are several campaigns going on. And so with Community Fest, we are looking at um, making sure that we pay attention to our daily task. Okay. So right now I'm 976 with the daily rankings for Community Fest. And then I am just a few gifts from Lighten Up the Double Blast. So I'm going to turn that on. We have 2 new fan members, so that's one of the goals. We have to get a total of 14. So we have 2 of the 14. We also have to turn on the Fest effect for 15 minutes. Um, we probably have come very close to achieving that. I'll look at the time in a second. And then we need to collect 150 votes, and we have achieved that. Okay. So we have achieved the votes for Community Fest. So thank you all for submitting those votes. I appreciate it. We're gonna see if we can get some more fan club member friends in the room. So we want to see if we can get those friends in the room for us. Thank you so much for that jolly. I appreciate you, friend. Wow, thank you, Shayla. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the Dr. Lisa Cares, Unwritten Unstoppable. Okay, so check your quest when you go live. I think that's a good practice. It'll help you. Thank you for that. It's a good practice to kind of help your room support, your fan club supports. Again, what gets measured gets done. So as you are thinking about what do I need to do to move the needle in my room? How do I improve? How do I make sure that I'm getting what I need to get to the next level? And sometimes it's just those little small steps, the little small wins, but that's how you do it as a community. All right. So, Community Fest is a great time for you to kind of think about what are some other things I can do. Is it that I need to talk about my gift gallery more, my goals that I have? Is it about me talking about my fan club. So you're gonna hear me talk about it today. Like, hey, if you haven't followed the live host, it says follow. So make sure you follow. And if you can add if you can join the community, you can join as well. So things like that you're gonna hear me saying so I can get that additional support. So double blast for 30 minutes. I'm gonna turn that on, and then that will be once I turn that on, once that goes off, then I'll turn off the halo. So let me know if there's any questions about Community Fest. Are we good? Are we good with Community Fest? Drop a heart in the chat if we are. Thank you all for that daily heart me. Yes, appreciate it, friend. Mylin, thank you so much for being here, friend. Okay, so let's do this. So now I'm gonna segue. Let's see. Do you feel it's better to go live on laptop rather than cell phone? Are there more tools on laptop? There's more tools on laptop. I'm on my cell phone, so I'm not on the laptop. So this is my cell phone, and there are more tools on the laptop. However, I tell people if you're gonna do the laptop, you just have to make sure your device is ready to stream. Okay? Because your device has to be able to maintain that stream. And the streaming does take a lot of RAMs and CPUs and all the technical terms. And so you're trying to make sure that your device is up to date. All right, and has enough space and capacity to do it. My device is not. My device got shut down. TikTok, I tried to use it a few times for live studio, and after I think the longest it went was like 19 minutes, and so it ended the live. And so just recognize that your device has to hold up to it. There's multiple updates that happen, so that takes up more space, and so you're constantly like chasing the space game. And so you want to make sure that you get you close other apps, you make sure other stuff isn't running behind the system, you only are streaming, so those are some of the tips that you can do to hopefully, allow it to work its magic for a little bit, but at some point you probably will get shut down if the computer is not up to date and have the capacity. Um so for that reason, I prefer my phone. And then I'm also used to my phone. I've always used my phone, so I prefer the phone. I need to know more about Community Fest features. Okay, okay, let's talk about it. Sure, friend. Hold on one second. Let's see. And then we said, does it run the whole month? It for Community Fest? Okay, you guys are asking great questions. Let me explain that too. How many double blasts you have per day? That's a great question as well. I need to know more about the Community Fest. Okay. Trying to ver- f- find where to schedule one-on-one. In the school community. Are you in school? SKOOL? Are you in our community yet? Have you been over there? You need to click that. Go to any of my old emails where I give the weekly meetings in minutes, and then click the school community. If you haven't done it before, I have to approve you, and then you can go in and schedule. Did we get the flash goal when you stepped away? No, no, the flash goal hasn't come. Yes, I'm in school. Okay, so go to the classroom, and then right there it says book 101. Um, so the double blast is earned after you do different tasks, it will unlock. So one of the tasks to unlock it this morning that I had to have 15 gifters. And so you guys were sending the community hearts, the daily heart me, all that counts as gifting. And so because of that, it unlocked and I was able to use it. So it's something you have to unlock based on what your community is doing for you. The other thing is it Community Fest does run for not the whole month. It's gonna be for the rest of June. It ends on July 2nd. So we got this week and then one more week after that we're doing Community Fest. Yep. So this week and part of next week. And so that's the answer to that. And then when it comes to just understanding Community Fest, let me just talk through it a little bit. Um, So when it comes to Community Fest is like TikTok's one of two big events here on TikTok. It's the first time, June, July, we do Community Fest, and then November, December, we do Live Fest. Two different events, but the bigger signature events for TikTok. Thank you so much for that community heart per mom. And so with Community Fest, we have different things that are happening for you as viewers and then me as live host. And so you guys contribute, you're including your community. It is where the community can get prizes and other different special um, gifts and other special recognition for supporting during Community Fest. So so it's really gonna be up to the community to make sure you drive the live host, gets on top of the leaderboard and gets ranked. All right. So to do that as a community, how you doing, Ty Black? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. Give me one second. I got this fan on. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. I don't know if you guys heard the fan running in the background, but that's a little bit better for my allergies too. Let me know what your question is, friend. Appreciate it. So when it comes to Community Fest, you guys as viewers have things that you can look at to see where you're performing. So if you go to your Heart Me, sorry, click the wrong thing. Click your Heart Me here. It'll show all the different tasks you have to do. I want you to go down to the Community Fest area. You're gonna click that. You can see where I'm at. And then I want you to see where you're ranking. Thank you, friends. What did we achieve? Um, we got those votes accomplished. Thank you so much for that. So here's where you wink. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. So here's where it sees shows what you're done, your contributions that you've made, and how you are contributing to win prizes. Hey, Colette. And so you're winning these prizes across the leaderboard here. I mean, across the timeline here. And so as you're contributing points, coins, votes, all the things, TikTok is giving you prizes. So when it comes to the gift box, under the gift box, right here where it says gifts interactive, it has, hey Shelly, hey Lady T, it has this little box here. It looks like a backpack and it has your votes located there. So you can click and cast a vote, and that is a vote for the room. And so we achieved our votes this morning. So I appreciate you all supporting. Thank you all for the votes. Hey, God bless y'all. Welcome to the room. Good morning. Good morning. And so because of that, we achieved that. That was actually one of the tasks that we needed to complete. So we got votes checked off the list. We will have the daily, right now we're doing the daily blast for the Halo. The Halo was my other task. I had to turn the Halo on for at least 15 minutes, and then we turned on the double blast, like 15 minutes into it. And then we also have to get new fan club members. So if you're new to my room and you haven't followed the live host, you want to follow the live host, but you also can click to join my fan club. That is one coin is called the Heart Me. So you're going to send the Heart Me for one coin. So that's how it works. Thank you all for being here. Hey, Brandon, thank you so much for your comments. 400 comments. Look at you, friend. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much for joining. If you have any last minute additional questions, let me know about Community Fest. Um, and then ultimately, as a live host, you're clicking here to see what your daily tasks are. So those tasks will run all the way up until July 2nd. So we have what's called right now the qualifier phase, the regionals that you're trying to rank up to get to ultimately the global finale. Okay. So that is how it goes. Qualifiers and regionals are happening now. And then we're going to get to the global finale June 28th through July 2nd. Okay, Coin Dropper, welcome to the room too. All right, friends, let's talk. We're going to talk a little bit about YouTube. Let me know if there's other questions about Community Fest, and I'm happy to answer questions. And then if you are new to the room, put new in the chat as well. Thank you, friends, on the YT. All right. So let's talk about YT just a little bit, and then we'll talk about the 3 things before your next live that you must do. And then if you guys have questions, let me know that as well. We got kind of a lean room today. We'll see if it gets a little busier as time goes on because I don't know. I think Community Fest Deals for You Days is taking up a lot of space, and ultimately TikTok is shifting people to different rooms. So I think we're seeing kind of a little bit of a dip in our numbers, but it's okay. All right. Hey, Jana, thank you so much for that daily heart me. All right. So, okay. So when it comes to, I was going to mention YouTube because YouTube is actually the long game. I've had yesterday I was in a room and we were talking about getting on there and people connecting. I do have a group chat where people can do kind of a connection train. You want to make sure if you're going to become on the YT that you are being intentional about your SEO because it is a search engine. It's made by Google. Has interfaced a lot of the Google features into the platform. So you want to make sure that you are setting up your account correctly, optimizing on the channel side through YouTube Studio, and then when you are doing content, that you're using some best practices with thumbnails, SEO search worthy titles, as well as descriptions. All right. Good morning, Nora. Good morning. You said what does that mean? So what's I'm in the process. How many followers do you have? Thank you so much, Janae. Appreciate it. Of switching up my YouTube. Okay, good, good, good. Nora, welcome, welcome. That's good. So 517. Oh, that's good. You've grown. And that's your main page? Let me know which page is that. Had to get some water. Yes, my main one. Okay. You got other pages too, I'm assuming. You have a couple other accounts. That's the thing about YouTube. You can have definitely other accounts too. So you want to make sure that you're thinking about all your accounts. And all your accounts should be working for you. My intern has like five five subs. Oh, the intern does. Okay, got you. I thought you were supposed to say five accounts. I was like, the intern got five accounts. So welcome everybody who's here. If you are new to the room, feel free to follow the live host as well as join the fan club. We're looking for 14 new fan club members. We have 2 already, so we're looking for 12 new ones. And so if you have not joined and got your daily heartbeat, this will be a great time to do it. All right. Thank you all. Hey, DJ, welcome to the room. Definitely refresh your love and get your daily heartbeat up here again, friend. Nora Digital Marketing. Okay, you reposted. Welcome. Appreciate that. Thank you all for grabbing your daily heartbeat. If you are new, thank you so much for becoming a fan club member. Is it Erica? Is that it, Erica? Welcome. Welcome. All right. So really quickly about the YT. So we're going to run through this. I talked about Community Fest earlier. We're going to talk about YT, and then I'm going to get through my 3 topics. A little bit more. I may do a little bit more show and tell with the topics too, because I want to make sure you guys get this and you guys are growing. All right. Hello. Yes, Erica. Took me a minute. I was looking. I was like, oh, Erica with a K, but with the A's too. Awesome, friend. Um, so when it comes to the YT, I tell people you want to make sure that you are first of all, you have to get those 50 subscribers. So those subs is what they call subs over there on the YT. We call them followers here. Okay, and so there's not a cost to become a subscriber, which most people may think like, oh, if I click the subscriber button, do I pay for it? Like, what does that mean? And it really is you're just following that account. So I'm not sure why they use that terminology. It could be a little bit confusing. The other thing I tell people is that you want to make sure that you do have a Google account. And if you have multiple Google accounts, that's great because obviously YouTube and Google are connected because that's the parent. Google is the parent company, but Alphabet basically is the parent company. But with that, you want to make sure that you are intentionally um, creating those accounts and looking at YouTube Studio to optimize them. You said I have 12. 12 what? Accounts? You have 12 YouTube accounts. Is that what you're saying? No, that's not what you're saying. Let me know if that's what, really? Wow. I didn't. So how did you get 12? Because you have to have different devices to link them, like other family members. Yeah. Wow. I get spammed and then start over. Oh. Wow, friend. So yeah, so you have to have thank you, friend. Let's see. And so you have to have you can have multiple channels then. That's interesting. Sacred Sparrow, thank you, Spiral. Thank you so much for being here. And so with those other accounts, thank you all for connecting. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if anybody who's coming in have questions as well. I'm happy to answer questions. Um, hey, friend, thank you for the roses. I so yeah, with your Google account, you want to make sure you on the back end when you're setting up your YouTube channel that you're actually thinking about ways how you're going to use that channel, looking at other live hosts who go live, see what some of the different tags they use, some of the hashtags they use as well. All those things you can kind of get leverage for coming up with. Oh, look at you. The new shirt. Love it. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Jana. Um, yeah, so you could pretty much leverage for um understanding how to optimize your profile using the right keywords, using the right category. There's a category where you say what type of content you're producing. Mine says education, and I use how to, but that's not something that you really would pay attention to unless you're in it and you're paying attention to your settings on the back end. Let's see, what else do I want to share? Let me know who is I mean, Soda, you said you have an account. Who else is leveraging YouTube? Who else is doing using that platform? And then I'm gonna shift probably from the YT conversation sooner than later, just so that TikTok doesn't think I'm trying to redirect. Anybody else using YT at all? Nobody? You said you have YT? Okay. Do you use it on a daily basis? Do you use it on a daily? No. Okay. Yeah. So is it you said watch videos, just to watch videos? Um and so my people who are live hosts, you guys don't co-stream or look at ways to take your content from here and post over there, like every 2 weeks or so. Okay, that's good. Funny Bliss is awesome. She does. She's been, oh my gosh, her page is so well thought out. I mean, she's rocking and rolling with that page. Yeah. I have YT and I have over 1,000 subs, but haven't gone live there. Oh wow. Hey, Bob Wellness, welcome to the room. Can I go live yet? Okay, you don't have the 50 subscribers yet? I would encourage you just to kind of briefly talk about it in your live a little bit. Maybe talk about it and see what happens. That's what I'm focused on when I'm on the Community Fest strike. Okay. So you're gonna try to increase your presence there. Okay. Not yet. In our school community for here, I do have a post where I talk about the YT and getting a subscriber train for it. So that is something I am intentionally trying to do to support you all. So take a look there. Maybe reach out to the people in that thread and just say, "Hey, connect with me." I tell people to post their shorts so that they can kind of get get people to look at it. You got to watch something first, then comment, then like, then subscribe. You want to do those things before you subscribe. So TikTok, not TikTok, YouTube doesn't see it as fake engagement. Vibe, happy Vibe Day. I love it. I love that. Have started doing shorts. Yes. So you have, I mean, you have content from your live stream. You can use those shorts and those clips that are given, highlights that are given, or create your own, you know. So I would definitely try to take some of the pre-done content and bring it over. I've been playing around with this software called Submagic to post shorts, and the goal is to take those shorts and make them a long form video, maybe a um like a montage of some sort of different video clips. So yeah, that's the goal for me. But it takes time. It takes time, and I've been really trying to get my thumbnails on all this content on the YouTube channel, the live streams I'm doing to be part of my process too and optimize those. You have to admit I haven't done Community Fest. New clients busy, but I'm committed for this week. All right. Well, Vibe Wellness, we talked about it. Thank you, friend. Appreciate that. We talked about it in the sense that you want to make sure you check what your daily tasks are. And so my daily task is to get thank you, friend. How you doing? Starting fresh over 50. Welcome to the room, friend. If you have not grabbed your daily heart meet, this is a good time to do it. So I appreciate any support. I'll talk about that because it is actually part of my Community Fest task. So I am looking to get a total of 11 new fan club members. I had to do 14 in all. We have 3 already, so I need 11 more. And that's where you would click your daily heart meet, you would join the fan club. And so I appreciate that. Hey, Doretta, thank you so much, friend, for being here. Unwritten, thank you for grabbing that daily heart meet. And so we'll see if we get some new friends throughout this live. This live seems to be a little sluggish, but we're gonna stay with it. I did not get the flash goal. I haven't. It's been hit and miss. I haven't gotten it consistently each time I've gone live. So there's been some lives where it hasn't come at all. Thank you, Bob Wellness. Appreciate it. Felicia, thank you so much for the rose. Appreciate you as well. Um, so other things about the YT, let me just skim through things. So you want to make sure that you are actively um, getting your subscribers, your 50 subscribers. And then once you go live, I would talk about it. Same way I'm saying, hey guys, come on in and grab my daily heart me, become a member of my fan and my community. You got to talk about it. So I would say, hey friends, make sure you subscribe to me. The subscriber button is below. As well as make sure you understand all about my other features, the memberships, the gift goals that you can do, as well as the YouTube affiliate program. Hey, starting fresh over 50, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for the Dr. Lisa Cares as well. Um, Ellis Shop, thank you so much for being here as well. Let me know if there's any other questions about that. It does require you to be intentional about showing up, posting your content, not just your live stream, because I have like over 700 live streams, but you got to have content too. So you got to start producing that. Shorts would be good, but again, you got to make sure you have a lot of shorts to start getting paid. You said made it to level 30. Look at you. Awesome. Bob Wellness in the room. All right. He said, how do I get the ring around my head? Oh, the halo. The halo is under effects. If you click the little pencil slash wand, click effects, and it's like the top effect. It's like it's gonna be in the top banner, the top row. Okay. So you want the Community Fest halo, and that's what you're gonna click. Let's see. All right, friends. Any questions? Any questions? Specific questions about YouTube? Let me know if there's any questions about YouTube before I move on, and then I'm gonna get into my topic. Are we good? Um, all right, friends, let's see. Right now, this is what I've been telling people. Been experiencing a little bit of a lag with how the rooms are operating. So we're gonna kind of muster through it. We're gonna kind of keep going. Thank you so much, friends on the YT. We're gonna keep going, but just know a lot of attention is happening for Community Fest. A lot of attention is also happening for um TikTok Shop because the Deals for You days is going on too. So again, that shopping's happening, Community Fest is happening, all of it is connected. So you want to make sure you're aware of it, but you decide if you start your live over, you decide if you want to continue doing it. Thanks, friend. Appreciate it. All right, thanks. Um, you said yes, I tried to go live and it said I couldn't, that I wasn't set up for it. Have required subs. Wait for what? For YouTube. Okay, yes. You need 50. So what I would tell you to do is start telling your community to connect with you over there, you know, and then make it easy for your community where my name here is the same on YouTube. So you should look for you want to check and see if you have what do you mean what should I look for? You want to make sure you have enough subscribers? What do you huh? You wanna so you wanna check your subscriber number? I would say go to YouTube Studio. So when you're on YouTube, you wanna click the your logo in the top right corner. When you click that, it'll give you a drop down to look at the channel. Let me check. I'm gonna do it as I'm in here. It'll give you a drop down to visit your channel. Give me 1 second. And it probably will say, YouTube Studio. Yeah, so YouTube Studio is there. So when you're on your channel, click your logo, whatever your photo, your logo is, and then it says YouTube Studio, and that'll tell you your breakdown of your numbers. Okay. What you mean that's not you have over 900 subscribers, so that's not it. So you should be able to go live, you're right, with 900 subscribers. Huh. I wonder if you have to hmm, do a ID check. Maybe you have to do identification. Go to YouTube Studio, start there and see if you have to do an ID check. When I first started, the ID check was not there, but my husband's account, he has it now and it is there. So yes, it's probably an ID check that you have to do. Okay. So you make sure that you're verifying your age. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for those who are coming in, who are new. If you're new, feel free to click up here to join my fan club and get added to the fan club. Our rhythm, our story. Welcome to the room, Bobby. Joe, welcome as well. Behavior Talks, welcome also. I think you came into the room. Maybe so, but I will go to YouTube Studio. Okay, my account is really old, so maybe that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I didn't have to do it back in February. I'm sorry, back in April of 2024, but he's had to since do it. All right. Behavior Talks, welcome to the room. Others coming in, appreciate you all. Thank you all for being here. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Okay, so now we're going to transition. Are we good? Couple things that I did. Here's my cheat code. I don't talk about this as much. With the YT, I did have other accounts in my household. My husband, my daughter, I had two of them. My daughter has two. My husband had three. So I would take those accounts in order to get my watch hours. So in order to be monetized, you got to make sure people are watching your content. And because my lives are on a playlist, I could run them on the playlist. And so I would just run my videos overnight, and their tablets, their phones, their laptops, whatever, would just run my videos overnight. And I got my numbers. So just know you could do that. That's kind of a cheat code, but it did take time. It does take time. It does take effort. You got to intentionally set all the things up to do it, but it is a way to kind of skip the line. Thanks, Doc. You needed to hear that? Wow. Wait, what? So y'all wasn't listening to me? I knew this live seemed sluggish. Y'all not even listening. Give me 1 second. I made myself a smoothie, so I'm trying to make sure I drink it this morning before the live is over. That's kind of my challenge for myself today to make sure I finish it. You said I just came in. You just came in. All right. Okay. You catch a break for that one, friend. How you doing? Others coming in. Be sure to say hello. Let me know you're here. And then if you are new to my room, put new in the room. And then if you have not joined the fan club, I'm looking for 14 new fan club members. So feel free to click there to join the fan club. And that is part of my Community Fest task. So if you guys are here, feel free to come in and support. We are trying to get up on the leaderboard for Community Fest as well. Thank you all for coming in. I got double blast going on. Any support you want to give is double the points right now. It is double the points for the Community Fest gifts as well. So let me repeat what I was saying. If you guys were not listening or you just came in, thank you for the populist friend, or you just came in, there is a little bit of a cheat code. So when it comes to hey Brand, welcome to the room, friend. Starting, welcome. Thank you so much for the rose. So what I was saying is that in order to get monetized on YouTube, you do not get monetized immediately, unlike TikTok. That's why I said TikTok is a quicker path towards monetization. It's a quicker growth strategy too. I'm just gonna be honest with you all. Because you guys can come in here and connect with one another and leave here and have 10, 15 new followers, new people who are connecting with you. You could do that all day long. And there are people who do it, so quite possible. Whereas YouTube, you got to get subscribers. It's a slow, methodical process. You got to build, you got to create the content. You got to push enough content out there where people will gravitate and connect with you. You're kinda at the mercy, similar to TikTok, but at the mercy of YouTube's algorithm to make sure your content is pushed out to the people who are interested in it. You gotta know SEO. SEO is king on YouTube. It's king over here too, but just recognizing that what you type, what you're looking at, what you're trying to do matters to how people engage, all right? And if it's visible to those people. Uh, yes. So, hold on one second. And so there. All right. So, yeah, thank you for the roses, friend. And so you got to make sure, and the community hearts, I appreciate it. So you got to make sure that you're doing all the things to move up to get those subscribers, okay, and get discovered, for your content to be discovered by your ideal community. So the things I talk about here in terms of understanding SEO, understanding your ideal community, understanding what you're doing as a live host matters. All right. It absolutely matters. Is going to impact how you are seen and you're getting that visibility. All right. However, there are some things, and there's videos out there, and there's people who talk about their process. My process is not perfect. You said exactly. Yes. My process is not perfect. It is not the way you ideally want to do things um for SEO purposes. But because I come live, I'm engaging, I use this content. I've been repurposing or trying to be a little bit more diligent about repurposing my content to other platforms. And this is my content. Going live is my content. I have this content available to me. I can use this any way I choose to. And so I'm looking at making sure it's optimized. So that's the thing I'm working on. When it comes to getting your requirements for YouTube, it says that you have to have 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours for the first level of monetization. That's where you get invited into the YouTube Partners Program. You get to have a similar TikTok shop. You become a shop affiliate. You also have the ability to have memberships. We call them super fans. Remember, I'm doing a super fan only live, but you can have memberships, which is super fans. You also have the ability to do gifting. Gifting doesn't happen immediately over there. So you got to unlock that feature. And so that's with 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours. To get what's called the ad revenue, AdSense, where they're running ads on your content, on your long form, your short form, as well as your live streams. All that content you can have ad revenue. Okay. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. All right. So I got the subscribers pretty quickly. Not, I shouldn't say pretty quickly, but going live, I would talk about it in my live. People would subscribe. People would gravitate to my live. A lot of those people were international. Keep that in mind. And so it wasn't necessarily who I perceived to be my target audience, but they were coming into my room, and they still do. And so I get a lot of traffic that way. However, the watch hours becomes complicated. It becomes one of those things that you have to intentionally set out to get. And you could do it by people coming to your live, but that requires you to go live a longer time, a lot more people in the room. And so that wasn't happening where I would have 30, 40, 50, 100 people in the room. But I was getting some loyal folks, and they would look at my content too. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Oh, yes. Appreciate that, friends. Thank you so much for that. Um, and so when it comes to the watch hours, I had other accounts. So that's what I just said earlier. I have other accounts, other family members have other accounts too. And I would set up my evenings so that my channel would run. Those accounts was watching my channels. They were, and it's a playlist. So they was going back, binge watching, going back through all those videos. Okay. And so I was able to get the 4,000 watch. I was able to get the 3,000 watch hours first. Oh, you changed our to fierce eyes. Look at that, friend. Thank you for the new look for our daily heartmate. And I would run those videos overnight, and so it did take some time. It took, I mean, obviously, sometimes I took a break from doing it. Nigel, welcome to the room. Brittany, welcome to the room, friends. There were some times I took breaks from it, and I didn't run them as much as I should have. And it ultimately took me 10 months to get the provisional version. That was like in late February, early March. And then I got the full AdSense one in pretty much almost to the date of my start of April. Early April 2025 is when I started going live. Well, I got the provisional right before it, I think. And so thank you so much for the community heart. And so it's been good so far. It's grown. I've monetized, and so it's growing. I'm a little short of hitting some of the early milestones with views on my content as well as um, the gifting engagement too. So yeah. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing well, friend. Thank you for asking. Miles, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. If you are new to my room, put new in the chat. If you haven't joined, it says join the fan club. Part of my task for Community Fest today is to get 14 new fan club members. We are at 3, so let's see if we can get some more in the room. So it says follow if you haven't followed me yet, and then it says join. You need a penny, a coin to join the fan club. All right. So thank you so much. Let me know if there's any questions. Drop a Dr. Lisa Cares in the chat. Let's drop that sticker in the chat. So I know you guys are listening. KJ Roots and Blooms, thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. We've been kind of quiet this morning, so I appreciate y'all being here. Let me know if you have questions. I don't know if my energy is low or is it your energy? How y'all feeling? All right. So I'm going to get to my topic next. So let me know if you guys had any questions about the YT. I'm segueing off the YT. So if you missed what I was saying, you said both. If you are missing anything, let me know as well. All right. You said it's me. You know what? I'm trying something new. I'm trying to drink this smoothie this morning instead of having my regular like breakfast and stuff like that. And it's y'all, I'm hungry. I'm a little tired. I know I feel low energy. That's what I said. My energy feels low too. And I'm trying to muster this smoothie down too. It's okay. I need some ice in it. That's the problem. But I'm gonna finish it. So I'm gonna try my best to finish it. Okay. Are we good with the YT? Are we good with that conversation? Let me know if we need to move on. If you guys have other questions. Um, you said it's not doing it? Was not okay. But the smoothie is not doing it for me. I need some breakfast. I said I was gonna wait until after the live and then I'll make it. So I drink the smoothie now and then after the live I was gonna officially eat. So I'm trying to go into the birthday season a little bit more comfortable in the outfits I bought. That's what I'm doing. So we'll see. We'll see what the birthday season looks like for me. Happy Monday. How you doing, Keisha Culture? Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. Daily check in. Thank you for those stickers, you all. Appreciate that. Thank you for that heart me, friend. Appreciate the support. Let me know if you guys have questions too. So let's talk about the topics here. I'm gonna show and tell a little bit. You guys will get me to show a little bit more of my camera. We're gonna have to set it up so I can show a little bit more. Loria mom, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. So I'm gonna show a little bit more of my camera. I may try to get it so that I show you guys my screen too. I didn't know how to vote Community Fest, so I'm sending you what I have. 16K. Oh, the 16K votes? You got 16,000 votes? Is that what you meant? Is that what you said? You said I have 20. Okay. Oh, okay. You said there was a typo. I was like, "What? Wait, you get 60,000 votes for?" Um, The yeah, so in Community Fest, in the gift box, you have, you have to click where it says the backpack. Do you know where that is? Let me know, if you don't know what I'm talking about. So if you click your gift box, you see the words down here. Scroll over. There's a little symbol backpack. You see that little symbol there? You're gonna click that, and your votes are in there. So that's where they're located. I had the votes as a goal for the morning. So I have the votes as a goal. I'm gonna edit that. And so it's not required anymore. We achieved it, which is awesome. We did achieve it. So I appreciate you guys supporting that. Thank you so much for doing that. Um, Let me know if there's any questions. Give me 1 second. I was gonna reset it. All right. Okay. Hello, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning, friend. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your banner is blocking up. My banner is blocking up top. You said blocking up top. Oh, here. So I need to move it down. You see now I think the words are scrunched. Is that better? Let me know if that fixed it. It looks like this now. Okay, much better. Okay, the yellow super fan and Wednesday has to move down a bit. Is that it? There we go. Hey, Carol. Thank you so much. That's a reminder for you all, but also a reminder for me. I'm going to do my super fan only live on Wednesday. Um, so I'll do that Wednesday. Let me know if you guys have any questions. It says you are average 150 votes in the community. So yay you. Yes, I did. I achieved the votes, so I moved those off. So the votes I achieved, what I'm looking to earn this particular live stream is fan club members. So I think we could have possibly four, and I need 14. So 10 more between now and my second live. I come back at 4 o'clock. No, it says 13 in here. I'm sorry, three that we achieved, and I need 11 then. Um, I went back up to the top. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So thank you all for supporting. I appreciate that. Let me get into my topic. I'm gonna get into my topic. You guys, we spent the first hour just chatting about Community Fest, talking about my YouTube journey, and then talking about engagement, just having you guys engage with supporting the fan club and stuff like that. Let me know if there's any questions before I move on because I'm gonna talk about my topic here. And then, like I said, I'm gonna make it so that it's a little bit more of a show and tell because I want you guys to start seeing different ways, especially my new friends. If you are new in the room and haven't gone live, put that in the chat too. Anybody who's new and hasn't gone live yet, so if you haven't gone live, put that in the chat. Thank you for the shares, Michelle. Thank you for the support, friend. So if you new and have not gone live, that's what we're going to talk about. And I know I get people who say they don't know what to talk about. They're trying to figure out what their topic should be. And so we're going to talk a little bit more about, you said I have not. Glow, how are you, friend? Welcome. Hey, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Hey, Luna, welcome to the room. Um, Glow, welcome to the room as well. Are you hey voice guru, thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. We have not seen the flash goal. So the flash goal didn't come this morning. So we'll see if it comes later in the live stream. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully TikTok has paused it a little bit. I've had a couple lives where it has not shown up, which is fine. So good morning, Luna, which is totally fine. Let me know, Luna, did you get the flash goal this morning? Vibe Wellness, welcome. I'm hoping we have like a little bit of a break from it when we think about Community Fest going on and all the things that comes with that. So Hopefully, we have a little bit of a break. Thank you for speaking on this topic. You're welcome. Do you go so you have not gone live. Are you trying to go live? And if so, what would you talk about? It says, always the best version of yourself. UGC creator loading. All right now, friend. Um, what would you talk about if you went live? And so, as you can tell, I talk about the go live process. I'm helping you understand how to go live. I am a creator network agency, so I talk about the agency as well. I haven't talked about it as much today, so we'll see if we get started on that conversation as well. KV, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate your friend. And again, let me know if you have questions. Built with Sally, we stand as one. And LaMary, welcome to the room too. I saw you guys in my list of folks there, so let me know if you guys have questions as well. Thank you so much, Carol and Kiwi for the populars and the Daily Heart Me. Thank you, Keisha, for the Daily Heart Me. Um, and so let me know. Let's see. All right, friends. Okay, so 3 things you must do before going live. So the first thing I tell people to do, oh, look at you, friend, leveling up. First thing I tell people to do, you need to research your topic. All right. My live views were terrible last week. What can I do? You know what? I don't know if it's necessarily, anything you can do. My views have been dipping too significantly, and I do believe it's the drain on Community Fest and the combination of Community Fest as well as, Deals for You Days, the shop. Those are 2 major events. Thank you so much, friends. And so what I've noted in previous years, you have these cycles that are where the dip is happening to. You said in my post too. Yeah, my views have dipped too. I really do think it's just where we're at right now. And so we're seeing drains that are happening where TikTok is diverting focus and energy on the major events that are happening. Community Fest and Deals for You. Yeah, good to know. Yeah. So you figure Deals for You is content driven. So again, people posting content about products, people are posting content surrounding maybe Live Fest and all the things that go with this campaign could be what we're experiencing also. So we're not seeing the same level of attention to all things on the app versus they're now saying, hey, let's focus on these things. Deals for You, what's that? That's the big campaign for TikTok Shop. Yeah, so that's the big campaign for TikTok Shop. I would turn on my shopping cart. I wonder if that would make a difference. Let's play. Let's check around with this because I don't have a lot of we're not a huge room today. Thank you, friends. Thank you on the YT. I appreciate you all being here. So yeah, we're not a super large room. So I'm gonna put a couple products in and see what happens. Let's see. And I typically tell people to check what products are trending before you post products. And what I'll do is I'll put my sunset lamp on. I have a TikTok shop, but I'm not familiar on how much to use it. It's a bit confusing. Thank you so much. Thank you, pals. I appreciate your friend. Thank you, friends, for coming in. The YT. Not available here in UK. Canada. No, it's not. Shop is not. So again, I think the attention has been diverted, but I don't know if there's something else going on from a Canadian perspective too. Bobby Joe, thank you for looking at the shopping cart. Thank you, Glow, for that gift. Appreciate the hand heart. When it comes, Glow, you had the question about shop. Shop is a little bit confusing. So as you just saw in my live, I pinned a product. I'm going to show the product just so I stay in compliance with TikTok. It's called the Sunset Lamp. That's the lamp you see in the background. Title gifter, the donuts. Thank you so much, Carol. And so you see the sunset lamp, the lamp's changing. It comes with a remote. You could decide how you want to do it. So for me, I typically go live and I'll talk about products that I'm using currently in the live. So literally, I think all but one of the products that are in that shopping cart right now, the 8 products, I'm not, it's just one of them I'm not using. I think it's the very last one. That is the and I had to throw it away. I put it I put it in there because I had to replace it because I broke it when I demonstrated it the other day because I had it too the tension too tight, and I pulled it up and it broke because it was on the tension holding mode. And so long story short, all of those products I'm using right now. All right. So I say that as a way to like for my page, I don't do as much um, shoppable lives. But when I'm talking about products, people ask about my lights in the background. They ask about the microphone. They'll ask about what stands my phone is on. They'll ask about the clicker. They'll ask about obviously the clip-on lighting that I'm using. And so there's all those products are in the shopping cart and I'm literally using them. And so I told you guys I'm streaming on both YouTube and TikTok. So again, two different platforms, but products that you need to make sure you're successfully able to do it. Um, so this particular light is kind of been my go-to for my look in for 2026. We'll see what it looks like in the future, but it's just a simple little inexpensive little desk. It's a little small desk little lamp that I'm using. It's sitting literally adjacent to me. Um, on my bar stool seat that is right next to me, and I can move it, swivel it. It's not a big light, and then I can tilt it back, and then I can also change the lighting mode. Okay, so it could be strobe lights, and I usually show that as an example. Or if I wanted to fade it out, I like it better when it fades out. Good morning, how you doing, friend? Sonora, welcome to the room. Thank you so much, Steffi. Appreciate it. Jazzy, welcome to the room as well. Appreciate you all. So that is the sunset lamp. So in order to do the sunset lamp, I also have a clip-on light that is right above me. And so that's the clip-on light. And so I use that to get that front light that's happening. Let me know. I'm gonna keep the shopping cart on. I'm not gonna talk about the products as much, but I'll keep the shopping cart on for a little bit. And so this the shopping cart, we'll see what happens throughout the live, but if there's a product in there you want me to show, let me know, and I'll talk about it. In the meantime, I'm gonna talk about stuff here, and just so you know, you can keep your shopping cart activated, however, if you pin something, you should start talking about it and show it, alright? That's the only difference that you can do, and then I tell people to avoid having guests up. If you wanna if somebody wants to come up and talk and connect with you, don't turn on the shopping cart. Turn off the shopping cart. Literally take the products out the shopping cart. So you can delete them. And then you can add somebody to come up as a guest and engage in that way. All right. Hello, Sonora. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all coming in. Let me know if there's other questions, my friends coming in. Retired teacher, welcome to the room, friend. Um, so, 3 things you must do. So, do your research. That's the first thing. Do your research in a couple different ways. I want you guys to do it to know what your topic is going to be for your live stream and then who is your target audience. Um, you said Open TikTok Shop comes to Canada. Do you have any insights on that? No, I don't. No, I don't have any insights. I'm not on the shop side of the for agencies, so I'm not sure if there's any conversations surrounding expanding, which countries have shop. And honestly, I don't know why Canada wouldn't have shop, so I'm not sure why. I wonder if there's something like a bigger issue there in terms of Canada not being eligible for it or not wanting it. Um, or not wanting to partner with with TikTok. That could be it. Bounty, thank you so much, friend. Let me know if you have any questions. Others coming in. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. So when it comes to the 3 things. So do your research. Spend some time researching the topic people are searching for. So you might need to kind of get an idea about what you want to talk about. And before you know what you're going to talk about, you might want to go to like ChatGPT, any of the AIs, Claude, any of them to kind of give insight to what could you talk about in your life. Okay. And ask it a brainstorming prompt. This is the one I use. Thank you, Title Gift of the Roses Glow. Here's the brainstorming prompt I use, and I'm gonna show it to you guys because I don't show it enough. and I want you guys to see what the results will look like. Okay. So you guys are going to get an extra bonus today. Let me see. I think I have it open already. Okay. Hey, Coach Rhonda, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. How are you? We um we have a little bit. Okay, let me see if this is gonna hold up. Okay, I'm gonna go here with it, and then I'm gonna put in before I, you know what, before I do that, let me put you guys here for a second. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. Let me put you here for a second because I want to make sure I have the prompt ready to go for you all, so that way I don't have to find it. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart. Me, how you doing? Peace. Welcome others coming in. If you're new to the room, put new in the chat. And then if you have not grabbed your daily heart me, and if you're new to my room and you don't have the daily heart me, go ahead and get it because we're looking for new fan club members. That's our community fest challenge for today. We have to get 14 new fan club members. It's been kind of a sluggish day, so we're gonna see if we achieve this one. This might be a tough one. And 14 doesn't seem like a lot, but it may be just because of the way the room is operating. So we have three right now, three of 14. Thank you all. Hey, Mindy, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for the populars. Appreciate it, friend. And that Daily Heart Me. Hello. How are you, friend? Are you new to the room? No, you've been here before. Appreciate you coming back. Okay, so give me one second. Let's see. Um, Hello, friends. Let's see. Good morning. How you doing, Affordable Tax Help? How are you, friend? Okay, let's see if we can do it. Okay, I found it. Thank you. How do you share your screen when you're live? How do I share my screen when I'm live? Uh, there's an arrow for you guys here. You see that arrow? When you're live as a live host, there's an arrow for you right here. It's like where the gift box is for you all, or the roses. I think that's what it is. Do you use a phone or laptop? I'm on my phone. I'm about to show my laptop. About to show my laptop. And per mom, you gave our heart me a new look. Appreciate it, friend. About to show it. I am going to turn off my shopping cart before I show it. So we'll see if that drove some traffic in the room. We don't know. But I don't want to show my laptop and then get in trouble with shop for showing something else. Because that may be a redirecting people off the platform violation. So so I am going to remove the products and remove those so you got so TikTok doesn't get mad at me. And then I can add them back again. So it just takes a few seconds to remove them. So I can always add them back if it is something anyone's curious about. Okay. So thank you for the populars. That's a best practice, you guys. Again, TikTok will give you a static image violation or redirecting that violation because that shopping cart is activated. I flip my camera, show you my laptop, show you what's on there. It's like, okay, wait a minute. I thought you were going to be showing products. Why are you showing this website? Why are you showing this other platform? So I turned it off intentionally. All right. So I just wanted to say that so you guys don't get in trouble with TikTok because of because you're trying to also do some other things in your live stream. All right. All right, friends. So let's do this. I am going to turn on another feature. So we're gonna show the dual camera feature. So I'm gonna move my sticker out the way. And then my board, let me remove well, I think when I flip it, it's gonna make them both go away. I do teaching, so that's why I'm asking. Um, you do teaching, that's why you're asking. Did I miss the question? Sure, I didn't miss the question fully. Um, let's see. You said, how do you share your screen when you go live, when you're online? Okay. And so you meant share, didn't you? Or did you mean like when I say flip my camera? I thought you meant like sharing it out to people. Maybe asking about a co-host possibly. Um, she's asking phone or laptop. You answered. Yeah. Um, so yeah, I'm on my phone. I'm about to show my laptop. Is that what you meant? Like share, like you're showing something else? How do you show something else? Is that what you meant? Or did you mean sharing as in the share button? So let me know what you meant by that. Um, and so if you meant share as in showing another screen. And so I'm gonna do dual camera just so that you guys can see that feature. And at the same time, I may need to turn this down. Uh, so let me know. Okay. Hey, friends, other friends coming into the room. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you guys have questions. We're going to do the dual camera feature where you guys can see two images at the same time. And so my board went away. And I'm going to tap and I'm going to put myself in the corner here. So you guys should be able to see my my laptop. Hopefully you guys can see pretty good me in my chat GPT prompt. Okay. Maybe asking her about co-hosting possibly. Just want to make sure. Others coming into the room. Appreciate you all. Blessings. Yes, it looks great. Okay, perfect. Okay. So you guys should see me. I'm here. And so this is my front camera showing, and then you guys see my back camera. It is showing the laptop here. All right. And so when everything's said and done, this feature allows you to still be present with your community. You can see your chat. I can see my chat anyway, even if I didn't have it on, but they can still see you. So it's a great way to kind of show something on your screen. So this prompt, you guys might want to take a screenshot. And so if you want to do a screenshot, go ahead and get it in now so that this is kind of the original prompt that I'm using. Kind of a little run-on sentence is totally fine, but just recognizing I'm asking it to do something for me. I want it to brainstorm. 5 examples. I like this feature. Sometimes people disengage when they don't see you and you can't hear your voice. Exactly. Perfect. Thanks. Okay. You're welcome. And so this particular prompt is helping you understand what to talk about. And if your topic, depending on what we're going to put at the end where that cursor is, how your topic in your audience align to you. Okay. So I want you guys to be intentional about how you're using this and setting up your live stream. Hey, Essence, my board talked about the things you could do before you go live. These are 3 things you could do. This is part of the research process. All right. So this is kind of getting you set up for going live, having a topic that is relevant to your audience. And then ideally, you're going to pick the one that works best for you. Tamu, welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate your friend being here. Others coming in. If you're new to the room, say hello in the chat. If you have not joined the fan club or follow the live host, look at the top next to my name and make sure you follow and also click that join button to become a fan club member. I'm looking for 11 new fan club members as part of my Community Fest goals for today. All right. So, okay. So here's what we're doing. Hey, hi, Royal Blessings. Welcome to the room. So at the end of this, I'm going to just type something. So right now it says, help me brainstorm 5 examples um, of niche ideas, a list of topics for my live stream, and include keywords to track my target audience and include a list of pain points, demographics, and psychographics of my target audience based on me being totally convoluted. You can write it a little nicer, smoother, but it understands what you're saying. He said, what did you hit to do the 2 camera feature? This is called dual camera. When you are in the live, there is a wand, a little pencil looking wand symbol. It is in the lower right of the screen for you as a live host. So it's right where the gift box is for you guys. The wand is where the gift box is for me. So I see a wand, you guys see a gift box. And so when I click that, it gives me my sound effects. It gives me the sticker. The sticker that you see says super fans. That's a sticker. It gives me dual camera. It gives me the effects. It gives me the voice effects. It gives me the board when I have words on the board. So all that is there. So that is the dual camera feature is there. All right. Hey, Simply SP, welcome to the room. The wand, yes. Okay. Yep. Grand Rising. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. I see you, Baber Talks for posting the highlight. Oh, that's what I was wondering. Good question. That's so sweet. It's like, that's a good question. Where is this located? It actually has the square. I'm going to use the square today, but you can change it to be a round circle. So I'm going to do that. Show you guys. That's what the circle looks like. All right. So I'm going to go back to the square. I like the square better. Has me a little bit more prominent on the screen. But yeah, you got to be careful because you go swipe yourself into the trash bin. Ooh, fancy. It's pretty cool. It is. It is. And so we are showing the prompt for our and I'm using chat GPT, so don't feel like I'm using anything special. This is the free version of it. Simply welcome to the room. Thank you so much. So this prompt is what we're using. Like I said, you can change it up a little bit, but for the most part, I wanted to tell me examples of a niche, topics, in my target audience for my live stream, and my target audience is based on them. I wanted to include the demographic, the psychographic, and the pain points of that target audience. All right. So that's what we're doing here. Thank you for the 200 comments, friend. Appreciate you all. Others who came into the room, put new in the chat so we can say hi to you. And then I want to make sure you guys also know and answer any questions that you have about going live. Okay. So the last part of this is now focused on me writing a little bit about myself. Okay. So based on me being what? Hey, Glow, thank you for those roses. What am I? Am I a mom? Am I a wife? Am I, um, a fitness enthusiast? Am I someone who is a live host, teaching other people how to go live? Whatever the things you are that you want to talk about potentially in your life. We all say we have so many interests, so many things that we do. This is a good time and a good place to put them. Thank you for those daily heart me's. Just sent 76 votes. Thank you for the year 76. I love it. Well, maybe not. I don't know if that's true, but I love it. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you for the donuts, Glow. And so, Mr. Treetop, welcome to the room. Happy Monday, everybody. Thank you so much, Mr. Treetop. Um, so I'm gonna put a few things here. Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna put it to the room. Somebody who's quick fingered, type in a couple things you want me to write about you. All right. If you're like, Doc, I want to use this. Write in a couple things and I'll help you. Mighty Mel, welcome to the room. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much, friends. Others coming in. Good morning from Spain. Well, welcome, friend. Thank you so much. Is that Mila? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all coming in. Voice actor, podcaster, live host. There we go. Can I put mom in there too? Mom, voice actor. Let me see. It went away. Podcaster and live host. Okay. I'm just gonna use that real quick. Book related. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at that galaxy. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you, Mrs. Treetop. Thank you for lighting up that gift gallery. So now it's thinking. Now it's moving. The working voice actor. Okay, that's the number one. The working mom voice actor. Helping on, and then the niche concept is helping moms build a voice acting career while managing family responsibilities. That's now this is idea number one. It says live stream tips. Some of the things you can talk about, topics, I'm sorry. How I started a voice acting as a mom, setting up a home recording studio on a budget, auditioning with kids at home, finding voice acting jobs online, time management for creative moms, creating passive income with voiceover at work, behind the scenes of client projects, voice warm up, and vocal care. Those are like some ideas that came up. I love all those, Carol. Then some keywords. Keywords are so important. All right. Um, Keywords are going to be really important. You said yes. Greetings, everybody. Thank you so much. Per mom, you had book talk related fiction and nonfiction reading, and then Karen, you had content creation. Thank you all. Gaining more followers to use link for shopping products. That's not for the prompt, but appreciate you, friend. Okay, and then the keywords, voice acting for beginners. Okay, so these are keywords that people may be searching for. These are trending topics. You can check to see if any of these topics are trending. And so that's important because TikTok is giving you the keywords here. I mean, I'm sorry, ChatGPT is giving you the keywords here. And so you can check in TikTok to see if these keywords are trending. Okay, I definitely need to be more aware of using keywords. Yes. And so it says voiceover career, work from home, mom jobs, freelance voice actor, mompreneur, home recording studio, side hustle for moms, voice acting tips. And so, again, seeing those keywords matter. Thank you so much. Let's see. I'll leave it alone. Okay. um, And then you have your demographic, the pain points and demographics. So now we need to talk through this because these the pain points, and I want you guys to understand pain points, demographic, and the psychographic. Those three things actually go together. And that is based on you now understanding your audience in a way that you can point out things that they're struggling with, which is the pain points, things that are part of their demographic. You know, you have mom with kids, mom who's looking to work remotely, stay-at-home moms, aspiring creatives, and then you have the psychographic. And these are the things that they're thinking about. They're thinking about their finances and want to be financially independent. They're thinking about a flexible schedule and being able to balance mom life and work life. Um, and so just being creative and they want to be an entrepreneur, all those things, and you can name those in your live. I know you are looking for other ways to make passive income. I know you're trying to balance being a mom, but also you have to work and making sure that you're making ends meet. Those are things that they're talking about. Financial stresses, lack of confidence, fear of starting a creative business. All those things is things you could talk about in your live stream that is going to make you relatable. That's going to build that know, like, and trust because now you know what they're thinking and dealing with. Now you know how to bring that to your topic and infuse that into the talking points that you have. So that's the reason why you're doing that. Okay. So this is the first one. The first one says working mom, voice actor. The next one said the storytelling of podcast and growth hub. And so this one, the niche is teaching creators how to become better storytellers, podcasters, and hosts. So again, a topic that speaks to, okay, here's how I come up with topics for my podcast. Here's how I do my storytelling in my podcast and even in my live streaming. And so being able to do that. So the next one, it talks about voice behind characters. You have the entertainment focus live streams about voice acting, animation, gaming, character creation. You know what? That's you, Carol. That's 100% you. That one is good. I'm just gonna say that. And then your topics can be all these different topics. I don't know if you want to steal this one. You might want to screenshot this one. Live character voice challenges, creating unique character voices, animation and gaming, voiceover insights, voice acting myths, voice impressions, and practice sessions. Okay. Reviewing famous character performances, um, audience submission, challenges, and character development workshops. That is a real good one for you, Carol. So, and then the last one, let's go. I'm sorry, last two. Mompreneur Media Academy, helping moms build online brands through podcasting, live streaming, and content creation. And then you have the one that is focused on using voice communication. This one is Confident Voice, Confident Life. This also is you, Carol, um, using voice communication confidence um, to help women show up powerfully online and offline. I love all those, Carol. So those were good. Those were really good. Let me know how did that feel for you guys? So I want you guys to feel you said I'm screenshotting like crazy. Oh my God, I'm moving too fast. I'm sorry. Go back to the prompt. Here, let me go all the way up. And you run your own prompt. So I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Let me move me over. Move me off the screen. So I'll bring me back in a second. And you say no worries, you got it all. Okay. And so with that original prompt, um, that would be a good one for you, friend. And so now Now, when you have this, I want you guys to pay attention to as you are as you are picking these. Then you can say, okay, now write me. And so, hold on, why does it say restraint? Uh-oh, go back. It's no restraint. Oh, there's and so now you can ask it to come back and write an outline for your live stream. So say we like what number did I say was you? I said I think that was number 2 or 3. Which one was that? With the animation? It was 2 maybe. No, I think it was 3. Yeah, so number 3. So let's go back to number 3. So I said, so let's go here. I'll go, so right. I always tell it, I always give it encouragement. Great. Now, right. This is great. You're welcome. Right. Um, right. Based on example number 3, an outline for my live stream and an intro script for we'll say for my 61-minute live stream. Hello, friends. Welcome to the room. How you doing, Miss C? Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in, thank you so much for joining. If you're new, hey, Black Lotus. If you're new to the room, put new in the chat. Also, make sure you see what I put 61 minutes, friends. Make sure that you are also grabbing your daily heart me. If you're new to my room, we're looking for 11 new fan club members. So feel free to join the fan club too. Hope that you're regaining what you needed to get you got my support. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sent. Oh, thank you for sending 142 community votes. I appreciate it, friend. Michaela, good morning. So an intro script for and let me put my dual camera on, guys. You guys can see me in real time doing this. There we go. I'm back. Oh, I threw myself in the trash again. That's the only thing you have to do. You got to make sure you don't move it too fast. I was moving it up a little bit. Okay, intro script. Okay. Okay. And then I said include an intro script for um uh intro script to I don't know, address my target audience um and include engaging questions. We'll start there. We'll do that. Um it doesn't want some stuff that's intro an intro script um say based on the keywords. I wanna include those keywords too. Okay, we'll run that and see what happens. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Any new friends? Not the trash. I threw myself in the trash, girl. I did. I sure did. In the trash bin, straight in the trash bin. Okay, so here, TikTok is. I mean, ChatGPT has been a little extra here. Thank you so much, friends. If you're new, put new in the chat. Let me see who's all new in the room. So we have voices behind the characters, how voice actors become characters to bring characters to life. And then those are the keywords. Those are some of the keywords we could use. Um, we have our welcome and our intro. That's the first 5 minutes. It kind of runs through here. Now, again, you don't have to read the script, but I think the script is helpful as you're thinking through how do I want to start my live stream? Does that make sense? Like what are some of the things I want to say to start this? I'm gonna put myself in the trash bin again just for a few minutes so you guys can see the script. So I'm gonna pop myself off the screen and I can move this up a little bit. And so that's what it's doing. So it has some engaging questions. Okay, where are you joining from? You know that's a question we ask all the time here. So get to know your audience. Where are you joining from? Have you ever tried creating a character voice? Character Carol does that. She has a great character. She has great character voices that she does. Um, what's your favorite animated character or video game character? Again, trying to get your audience to engage, and those are like quick one word answers and things that they can write. If you could voice any character, who would it be? You know, just enter the live. I'm gonna go to YT later to to get the whole live. Okay, okay, friend. You might want to just skip to the middle here. Start the live. I can't remember what time I started talking about this, but I've only been doing it for about 10 minutes. So yeah. Buckle up, y'all. These these ideas are gonna be implemented. And I'm gonna have some fun. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you. Hey, Mila, thank you for the highlight you posted. I appreciate it, friends. Thank you so much, Mighty, for posting the highlights. You guys are awesome. And so then it goes into some examples that you can do, some talking points here, some other things you could discuss. Um, some audience questions, some more audience questions you can do to engage folks. Very helpful. I've been picking my brain on what I'm gonna talk about on my first live. Yeah. You don't have to do it. You don't have to make this a stressful process anymore. You guys can come up with ideas using the AI. And it's helpful. It's really helpful. And I've seen people implement it in a way that's, in the beginning, you're trying to figure out your flow, you're trying to figure out how to get started and what to talk about. And you might have the script next to you. Don't get me wrong. You can have it. My laptop has been sitting here the whole time. I don't use it, but if you needed to have something, you could. One of the people in the agency, she says she uses her phone is the flip phone, the Android flip phone where you can open it up and she can have two different screens running at the same time. So she has her live stream on one screen and a teleprompter feature on the other. So really you could do that too. So it's so many different ways you can do it now. And so then they talk about demonstrations here, some things you can do to demonstrate different characters in the pitch, the tempo, the emotional choices, the physical acting techniques. Carol, you could rock this whole out. You're gonna be doing this for the outspoken group. Oh wow, great ideas. Yeah, so really not something that you guys couldn't do for your live stream. All right. Thank you all coming in. You said bingo. Let me know if you want me to send this. This will be in my I can easily copy and paste and send this to you. I can send you this whole little chat. Um, but yeah, so and then it has the voice acting stuff. I'll send it to you. You don't even have to ask. I'll send it to you. You can just have it. I may have to just copy and paste each section. But yeah, so this is all in here for you. And so closing script, you said bright rise and how you doing, friend? You said please. Got it. And then it has a closing script for you as well. So all that's in there, some bonus audience retention prompts. Use these every 10 to 15 minutes. Look at chat trying to be extra. All right, now, chat. Okay, you said it says type voice in the chat if you've ever wanted to be a voice actor. Look at you, Fred. People gonna be typing voice all the time in your life. Where to go to A11 just got here. Let me know what you meant, friend. Royal. You said where am I at? I'm on Chat GPT. Where did you do the super fan only day is doing your regular live time? Oh, where did I do the sticker? Is that what you're asking? How did I get the sticker up here? Chat is always extra. I know. Chat is extra. Um, let's see. Make sure I didn't see a question. Florida. Thank you so much for asking. Appreciate you, friend. Um, so no, that's not your question. You said, where do I tell me what you meant? When you do your super fan only, is it during your regular time or do you add a time? You know what? I've actually done it where I've done it during my regular live and I just switch it to super fan only. So I'll start my regular live at 4. It's the 4 o'clock live, and I usually switch it to super fan only around 5:15, sometimes 5:30. And so you can do that while you're in the live stream. You just click the fan club. Um, you click the fan club in the top corner because I was pointing, you can see me point. was like, "Oh, she can't see me." So you have to tap your fan club in the top corner, and then, when you're live, and you'll see the fan club zone, and you can turn on your super fan only live, that way. Cool, the way you're not adding more time. No, I'm not. Exactly. That's it. Yeah. So I just change a regular live to a super fan only live. Yep. That's the way I've been doing it for probably since the last few months. I was adding a regular time and I was like, you know what? Why? Why? It's too much work. And so yeah, so I just integrated into my current lifetime. Um, thank you so much, pals. I appreciate it. All right. So are we good here? I want you guys to you said right. I want you guys to understand, you guys can do this in terms of preparing yourself, preparing your live stream. Thank you all. Appreciate the community hearts. Thank you all for joining. Thank you so much. You're welcome, friend. I will definitely send this to you. All right. Hopefully I don't lose the chat. I'm gonna send it. Look at you. You reached level 26 too with that. Did you know you were about to level up? You just leveled up. Awesome. Oh, I love that. Do you think there's a great idea for a weekend live? That's a great idea for a weekend live. Possibly, your super fans, you're not going to be able to reach all of them. So you got to be in the mindset that you're going to do something that is going to be obviously impactful and try to get the majority of them. And so that's kind of why I used my regular live time because I was like, well, maybe more people will come because they might pop by anyway. Um, but the weekends are always kind of hit and miss with people's schedules and stuff like that and other things they have going on. So just kind of keep that in mind. But you could separate it. I don't have that many. Okay, gotcha. All right. So yeah, definitely give them enough notice and let them know you're doing it. Can you change the recording from them with them? Likely yes. I'm sorry, can you share the recording with them? Yes. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can share it with them. Yep. You can share it with anybody. So if that's a specific live, you should be able to share the super fan only portion with them. Yeah. I've never done that. So I have to kind of play that out. Because the way I do it, where it's the first is a regular live and then it transitions to super fan only, I wonder if it would take the super fan only portion and send it directly to them versus versus just keeping it with sending it out to everybody who attended the live first and later. I don't know. I don't know how they would separate that because you will want only the super fans to get the part that was just for super fans. So I'm not sure. That'll be interesting to see that. You could do a super fan only chat, group chat, and that may be a way to kind of get people to come in and you could share it with the group chat, maybe. That might be a way to do it. All right. So, my friends, let me know if there's questions about this. This was an interesting, used to share hers with super fans. Did she do like what I'm saying, like separate now? By wellness, are you here? I wonder if she's still in the room. Um, I wonder if she did. Does she make it a only super fan only live where it's from start to finish, or is she switching it to super fan only? I wonder if that's the case because that's the thing I'm concerned about. Like, what does that look like? She might still I haven't been on. Okay, okay, gotcha. Okay, I'll look into it too. Hey, Fida, thank you so much. Others who are new in the room, say hello. How you doing? We want to make sure we greet you. And then if you have not got your daily heart meet, go ahead and grab the daily heart meet. We're looking to get a total of 14 new fan club members. So if you are new and have not grabbed your daily heart meet, feel free to grab it. Hello, hello, friends. Super, super. You said super live, super fan. Let me know what you meant, Black Lotus. How you doing, friend? Your first comment might have got filtered. And that's your first comment. Um, I'll see you all soon. Be well. Thank you so much, Bella. Okay, so thank you for the rose, night nurse. Um, let me know if there's any questions about this prompt. Super mandatory. Gotcha. Um, let me know if there's any questions about this prompt. So between coming up with the brainstorm ideas, coming up with your live stream, it's outline keywords, saying those keywords, but also maybe a script or something and the engaging questions, something to kind of help you set the tone. Hello, Kim Love Jones. Appreciate you. Thank you all for coming through. Appreciate you all being here. So let me know if there's any questions about that. I want to make sure you guys have this prompt. And so I use this quite a bit when I'm coming up with new topics, new ideas, trying to think through some of the things I want to say. I will use this. All right. Thank you, Douglas, sitting here with you. I was able to come up with a niche. Look at you. I love it. I love it. My question is is superfan mandatory? Oh, that's the question. Is superfan mandatory? No. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Black Lotus, you would have to first. So superfan is a benefit a live host offers to their community, and people pay a membership. It's like a membership, a subscription you're paying for, and so you're paying to become a super fan and you get those super fan benefits that whatever the live host offers. I do the super fan only live, and so it's up to you if you want to opt into that or not. And then it's up to you to participate in the meetings and stuff. So thank you all. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you guys have questions. Um, good morning. Good morning, Kim. Um, Amina, thank you so much for being here. Emily, welcome. Tasha B, welcome to the room, friends. So I appreciate you all joining. Um, okay, perfect, perfect. Voiceover. Voiceover was a prompt we used because one of our um, friends in the room, she's a voice actor as well as a live host and a podcaster. And so she does all things here. And so we were using her information to come up with the prompt. Nice. Yeah. So hey, how are you doing with the with how are you doing this with the screen? So this is called dual camera. So my back camera is showing here and then my front camera's here, and it is under the wand. You guys see the gift box where the gift box is for you. It's a wand pencil for me, and so I could click that. Now you could do it before you start the live too. It is also under, I believe it's under settings, or it might be its own box. So it might be its own box, or it's under settings. And so you can go there and click dual camera, and essentially you have your back camera and your front camera operating at the same time. So you can show something, you can still engage with your audience. Yep. And Marini, thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for coming in. I see you guys connecting with one another. Continue to connect and engage. And any of my new friends who join, we are trying to achieve we are trying to achieve that super fan, new super fan members to come on in and um, is part of the Community Fest goal that I have. Let me see if we gotten any new ones. I don't think we have. I think we're still sitting at 3. We need 14 in total. So that means we need 11 more. Oh, we got 4, so we need 10 more. So 10 more of you all. If you go up and grab your daily heart me, it's 1 coin, 1 penny to get the daily heart me and become a fan club member. And so if you have not done that today, it is time to do it. It would be great if you could. Okay, so I showed you guys this on purpose. I wanted you guys to see this feature. I wanted you guys to kind of get a sense of how you could leverage the AI. AI of your choice. This just so happens to be chat, but AI of your choice, and you can then use it to um, to help you come up with brainstorm some ideas for your topic. And again, I told you guys use your target audience. Your target audience is the demographic. You want to ask for the demographic, the psychographic, as well as the pain points. And what I said is that the reason you're doing that is that you're able to then hone in on your topic and your conversation in a way that's going to be relatable to your audience. Thank you for the title gift of the card case. Appreciate those corgis, friend. Appreciate you. Um, and so with that, you want to be intentional about what you're saying. So you're saying things that will be relatable. Okay? You're building that know, like, and trust. You hear it all the time. That's the way you're going to do it. You're going to do it because you're saying things that's going to matter to them. You're saying things that are of interest to them. You're saying things that they're struggling with, and you become their solution. All right. So I want you guys to understand how to do this and be intentional about how you set up your screen, but also how you come up with the keywords and those things that the pain points, the psychographic and the demographic to be able to talk to your audience in a more relatable way. Okay. Let me know if that makes sense. Drop a heart or Dr. Lisa Care sticker in the chat to make sure you got what I'm saying. If you don't got it, let me know. All right. Um, and so we're gonna move on. I'm gonna go to the other way that you could search if your topics are trending. So we were using voice acting as a way to do it. So let's do this. I'm going to flip my screen. So all I did was tap the word there. I'm going to slide this up in the trash. So it's gone now. I'm going to bring my board back. Thank you for dropping that heart. I see your friend. Thank you guys for supporting. I appreciate it. Put my board back up. We were talking about 3 things you must do. Bring this back over. I'm going to move myself back over here and bring you guys up a little bit. Here we go. Hey, Rose, how are you, friend? Let me know if there's other questions, friends. So we are gonna continue to go through this information. So let me know if you guys have other questions about what I just shared. And sidebar, I need the necklace. This necklace. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. This old thing. Appreciate it. You know what this necklace? This is Pandora. This is a Pandora necklace. Yep. So that's where I got it from some years ago. And when I say old thing for real, I think it really is about almost a decade. Cute as it is, it is. Thank you, friend. I don't find that application to fill. I didn't find that application to fill out. Which application, friend? Um, to join the community Black Lotus. It's in your I texted to you. I'll send it again. Which way do you want me to send it? Where do you want me to send it? You tell me. I missed it just came in. It's gonna be well, it's probably not gonna be on my YouTube. My YouTube, you weren't able to see what I was talking about. You guys were here on the YouTube, but they weren't able to see it. So all I did was put a prompt into my chat GPT. I'm gonna read the prompt so you guys can hear it on the YouTube side. I just plugged in 2 different prompts. So let me say them out loud. Text, okay, I'll text it to you again. Hello, BU. So here's what I text in, I'm sorry, text. Here's what I put in Chat GPT. I said, help me brainstorm 5 examples of niche ideas and a list of topics for my live stream and include keywords to attract my target audiences and include a list of pain points, demographics, and psychographics of my target audience based on me being and this is what you're going to put for you. In this particular prompt, we were using voice acting. So we used Carol's characteristics, which is that she's a mom, she's a voice actor, she's a podcaster, and a live host. So we put that in the prompt and it came back with some ideas based on Carol's characteristics. And so that's what we were basing this on. And then the second prompt we use, and I'm using this for YouTube, my YouTube friends. The second prompt we use was it was um, focused on her example number 3. So number 3 talked about voice acting characters in animations and stuff. And so we used this prompt here is I said, great. Now write based on example number 3 an outline for my 61-minute live stream based on the keywords in an intro script to address my target audience and include engaging questions. And he came up with a script for us. So that's what we did just now. Um, and so hopefully you guys captured that. I read it on YouTube as well. So you guys can use that prompt, maybe come back and listen to my message at the timestamp. This was probably I've been talking on this chat GPT for like the last 30 minutes. So this is probably timestamp an hour and 50 minutes in, maybe an hour and 55 minutes in. Okay. So I wanted to make sure I said that for you all too. So everybody heard that. you should be able to get to what we were just talking about. Um, the other thing oh my gosh, we're almost 2 hours in. That's how time goes. I felt like this was a sluggish live. It did start off very sluggish, and so I appreciate you all being here. It's picked up a little bit, but, just know sometimes lives are like that, and you have a couple options. You can end the live and start over. Sometimes that does work. I've done it a few times, and it'll reset the room. You'll get a bigger, boost earlier. We never got the flash goal. That's something else we didn't see. We did have some engagement happening, so that was really good. So sometimes it happens that way. All right. Okay. So let's go here. We're gonna go to this next. So we're gonna put in that prompt we use for Carol. Let's kind of stick to the theme of Carol real quick since we're here. So we'll put in what was one of the keywords? Let's look at one of the keywords that was given to us, and we'll use one of those keywords. So, a keyword that was given for this particular prompt, and this was prompt number 3. TikTok gave voice impressions, voice acting challenge, voice actor live, character voices. That was the first one. So maybe we'll use the first one, character voices. So So when I type in character voices, and I'm gonna flip my camera so you guys can see this. This is what pops up. So Carol, I don't know if you're still in the room. So it popped up voice character voice impressions. Voice impressions was over there. Character voice prompt, character voice ideas, character voiceovers, character voice inspiration generators, TikTok, voiceovers, voices, and voice actor. These are all trending topics, keywords. Okay. So I'm going to go with the first one just because that's the first one that popped up. And so you have all these people on TikTok that have done some of that content. And you can easily go through this. And maybe there's one or two different people that have trending folks in here and their videos are trending, their videos maybe went viral. You might wanna click on some of those. Some of those people are your audience. That's who you trying to reach. So you could spend some time just engaging in the content so that you're now connecting with people who have a similar interest. I need to be at the top of those search results. Yes, you do. That means you would need to produce content based on this topic. And maybe look and see what videos did really well, and you can see what did they do. What hashtags do they use? What's their titles? What did they say? All of that is going to play into how you do your content. What sounds? Did they use trending music? You know, see how long the video was before, how long the video in terms of duration, but how old the video is too. And so just pay attention to that. Yeah, but you will want to be at the top of some of those searches. That's good. Hey April, how you doing, friends? Hey Kat. Okay. And so take a look at it and just see, again, the hashtags too. So you can look at that here. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. You see videos, users, um, let's see, lives. Is there anybody who's live with this? I wonder if I'm gonna show up as a live person because I'm talking about it. No, I didn't show up. I was like, I'm talking about it. TikTok's like, yeah, girl, you've been talking about it. She came to my live. I met with her. Trish, what's her name? Her name is Trish NJ voice actor. So she came in here. And so again, you can look and see what's in there. Okay. And just see if any of those people resonate. All right. So that's what you would do. So when you come live, now you did your research. That was number one. We did our research. Okay. We looked up the keywords even in TikTok. We used some of the keywords. We used a keyword example, the first one that ChatGPT gave us, and looked it up here. And then we came here, and now we're gonna get ready to go live soon. But what Carol just said, I need to be at the top of those searches when it comes to posting the content. So that's number two. So number one is do your research. Number two is post the content. Post the content that your community is looking for. Post the content about you going live. Talk about your topic and your content. You got to think through like your strategy. You could use a chat GPT prompt that says, now give me 7 days of content ideas for my page based on 7-second videos, 30-second videos, text post. You can ask it for all that. And it's a whole week's worth of content based on whatever topic you're using for your live stream. All right. So ask it to do that for you as well. Hey, Holly Q. Thank you so much. Hey, King. And so easily let it work for you. So the next step in this, she could easily take this a step further and say, give me a week's worth of content ideas or a month if you wanted to. Hey, Holly Q, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Animation is a fun topic for sure. It is. It is. And so then you post the content, that's number three. And I'm sorry, number two. Number three would be think about your board. Now, think about your board. What are some boards, some catchy hooks? So I'm gonna actually ask ChatGPT that. I'll come back again so I can show you guys that. So I want you guys to see that because you can easily ask it for ideas. So let's come up with that prompt real quick. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna write it and I'll show it to you. Hello, thank you so much. Thank you for the glasses, Alaki. I appreciate you. Oh, you guys are welcome. I appreciate the support. Okay, thank you for the populars. Appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna say now write 10 um hooks for my live stream board that will add value, curiosity, and a challenge um, for my target audience to stop the scroll and join my live. Um, let's see. So we're just going to use that. Let's see what happens there. Okay. So you may have to play around with these two. I was like, why did I do that? Thank you, friend. That was just on time. Okay, so let's do this. Chat wants me to log in, but we're not logging in. So we're gonna keep this free for a second. Let's see. Um, let's see. I'm gonna do my dual camera again. So we'll do the dual camera so you guys can see me. Okay. Over, over. And so okay, so we asked for 10 scroll stopping hooks. So I said, write, you guys can do a screenshot of this if you need it. I said, write 10 SEO hooks for my live stream board that will add value, curiosity, and a challenge for my target audience to stop the scroll and join my live. Okay. So that's what I did. All right. You can play around with the words and see what makes sense for you. So 10 scroll stopping hooks. So that's what we're doing. Basically tell it what to do. Yep, and it'll do it. Yep, you sure will. Yep. You gotta have a prompt that you want that is gonna help you as much as possible. Hey, YT friends. um, it says, think you can create a character voice. Now, chat is chatty. Let me say this first and foremost. I should have told it I wanted under I want it under a certain word count or something like that because it can be really chatty. So think about that. You don't want it too long, but you don't want it too short. I think TikTok says 21 words is like the sweet spot, and maybe use numbers. Thank you, Fred. I see your rose. Appreciate that. Use numbers, not the word numbers, not the written word. Right, the number. Put the number. And I should have told it to do that. So put numbers, make it under 21 characters. I think it's characters, not words. 21 characters. Is it characters? Maybe it's 21 words. Might be characters. Now I say it out loud. So it doesn't have to be real lengthy. That's what I'm trying to say. Think you can create a character voice. Join me and test your skills against today's voice challenge. So that's one. So those are the keywords. Um, Most beginner voice actors may make this mistake. Remember, we like the things like that. Find out what it is before your next audition. Live today. Can you voice a hero, villain, or sidekick? I'm putting viewers to the test live. Are you up to the challenge? Again, this is too wordy. I'm just saying that all these are too wordy. But just kind of keep that in mind. You don't want too much on your screen, but you do want something where people are going to instantly read it and get a sense of what your live is about, but also it's going to make them intrigued to stop and come in. Want to sound like a professional voice actor? I'll break down the exact techniques I use to create believable characters. Like these topics can be used for maybe your live event. So in your description of your live event, I think that's where some of these can go. I think it's too long even for the title of your live, but it could definitely go in the description of your live event. Okay. Um, Animation fans, ever wonder how characters get their voices? That's good. Come behind the scenes and watch characters come to the live. Gamers, this live is for you. Okay. Your favorite character start with just one voice. Um, I dare you to give me a character idea. That's a cute one. The stranger the idea, the better. I'll create that voice live. Oh, I think you could do that, Carol. Can you guess the personality just from the voice? I love that. That's a good one too. Join today's interactive voice challenge and find out. And then the last one is future voice actress. This is your sign. That could probably work. Stop watching from the sidelines and start building your character voice skills today. I'm thinking of doing super fan only where fans give me an idea and I create it. That's true. That'll be a good one. Give a teaser in your live, and that might intrigue people to become part of the super fan too. That's a good one. I create the character voice. Nice, nice. Thank you so much. Thank you, Grace. Appreciate you, friend. And so uh-oh, that could be a good way to get your hooks. All right. I don't want you. Yes, good idea. That's a good way to get your hooks. I don't want you guys to miss out on getting your boards. So when you think about your board, I gotta put my board back up. Your board is that hook to stop the scroll. And so you want a board that people are gonna be able to relate to. Okay. That's what you're looking to do. Let me know if there's any questions. We are over that 2 o'clock time frame. I mean, 2 hour time frame, but I'm happy to answer other questions. But those are the three things. Do your research, post your content, create your board, a board that aligns with your topic. Okay. So think about your topic in that way. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. You're welcome. You're welcome. So those are the three things. Maybe when I come back, we could play around with some content creation too. We could do that because I want you guys to have some good content. Lynn, thank you so much. How you doing, Desert Queen? Welcome to the room. Others coming in. If you're new, put new in the chats. I want to say hi to you. If you have not joined the fan club, it is one coin, one penny. My community fest challenge is to get a total of 14. I think we last time I checked, we were at 4. So we can see if we can get 14 new fan club members. That's where you're gonna click where it says join. If you haven't followed, then you want to join. All right. This was super live. Thank you for all great. I know that's right, friend. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send you what I got. Maybe in my next live I can do somebody else. Thank you so much. Look at that rally. The jolly, my bad, jolly, I gotta say jolly. Thank you so much for that, I appreciate it. And so, let's see, we got 5 new fan club members. Alright, y'all, 9 more to go. Let's see if we can do it in the 4 PM live. So I go live twice a day if you're new to my room. I come back at 4 PM Eastern. Um, if you haven't set your notification to come join me again. I'll give some great tips for you to go live. We took a little longer. Look at you, Carol. Thank you, friend. I got you, friend. And so thank you for that, fireworks. I love your laugh. It makes me smile, brightens my oh, appreciate that, Grace. I appreciate that. Kathy, that is. Thank you so much. You said, "Don't forget me." I will not forget you. I need to text you again. Text you again the agency page. So I'll do that, friend. I won't forget you. What is the views meant for you? Say that again. What is the views meant for you, or do you gain anything? What does the views mean for you when you get viewers to come in your room? So let's say for this room was kind of sluggish, but it's okay. We had a 1,000, TikTok says we had 1,100 viewers come through this live. Now, that was throughout the course of the whole 2-hour live. That wasn't just anybody one given point, people sitting in here. Those people, I give the analogy, hey, Jose, I give the analogy of if you are on the highway and say you got all these cars passing you, you got hundreds, maybe thousands of cars that you might pass as you're on the freeway. However, those cars need to stop and engage with you. And that's what you're trying to get them to do. Now, on the highway, that doesn't make sense. So my analogy doesn't work well. But if you were to do it in real life, like maybe they followed you home and they came to your home and all of a sudden you had all these people inside your house and they now you're like this car that people are trailing behind, okay? And they came to your home. So in that situation, you're trying to get them to stop and come to your live. You're trying to get them to engage. You're trying to get them to stop the scroll, whether it's you're bored, whether it's something you're doing in your live stream, whether it's something you said, you want them to stop and engage. And so the views means that TikTok sent you out. And what TikTok calls it is impressions. So you got impressions because you might have been on the live feed. It could have been in the on your posted content. You're showing up on the feed and TikTok is pushing you out. Now, the question is, how do you get those people to stay? How do you get them to tap to watch you? How do you get them to even to come in and follow you? How do you get them to come in and join your daily heart and join your fan club and get the daily heart me? So that's what you're doing. So the views is just giving you the exposure. And so the job is up to you to get them to engage. All right. And, some people engage, some people don't. You try your best and you just keep doing it. Keep going at it. All right. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Thank you all for that engagement. I appreciate the support. I am doing Community Fest. I am participating in it. My challenge for today, and it seems like it's gonna be a challenge, y'all, too. Thank you, Fred Sassy. Um, I have to get 14 not super fans, fan club members. 14 fan club members. That's the one coin daily heart me. And we got 5. So we'll see if we get any more before I get off. Really quickly, my live host in the room. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that daily heart me. Appreciate the support, Nikki. How are you, friend? Anyone else going live today? Let's put that in the chat. If you're a live host, put your 3 T's, your topic, your time, and your time zone so we know who you are and what you're all about. And so thank you for level 3 in the room celebrating you, friend. So put that in the chat so we can see who is going live. I want to make sure we get some additional engagement for you all. We got a few friends still left in the room so that they can come and support you in your live stream. So we want to make sure you're getting that support. Does the 14 start over at the next live? I was holding off my flash code. You wanted the daily heart me. The 14 is new fan club members and it continues. It's for the day. So if I go live 4 more times today, it will be there for me until I achieve it. Yeah. Let's see, you all. Let's see who said Q, the Sunshine Report at 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. So that is the Sunshine Report. Q will give it we give it all the tea. I love it. Carol, you said, well, after this, we are exploring animation in about an hour. You doing 10:30 also, 10:30 PST. I love it. And then we have Michaela. She's doing faith therapy, mental health, Pacific Standard Time, 7 a.m. Monday through Thursday. Why only my West Coast folks chimed in? Only my California friends? Where the East Coasters? Where the Florida friends? No other states? So, come on now. Let's see. Thank you all for being here, though. I appreciate you guys. You said Bay Area over here. Really? Wow. My pals over here like, you don't see us. My California folks, these folks, they know how to party. They are doing their thing. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate y'all. You said Bay Area. Um, World Blessing, 6 PM, 6, is that 6 a.m. or PM Eastern time? See, we got some East Coast folks in the room. You said OC. Kim said you'll be back soon. Okay, you gonna represent the East Coast for us too. Appreciate it. You said Black Lotus every day at 12 p.m. and 5 and 7 to reset. I love it. And that's East Coast. She's East Coast. Royal PM. Okay, that is PM. You said I'm from Namibia. Welcome, friend. Appreciate you. Welcome to the room. Love it. Let's see. Jana, you said another East Coast, I mean West Coast person. Jana, where are you from California also? Why do I keep asking that? Is it Cali also? Live 10 p.m. Pacific time, nightly with soulful R&B, funk, and house. Love it. Yes. Wow. Look at all the California folks in the house. Look at y'all. I love it. But I'm sitting here in your room learning more. There we go, friend. I love it, Black Lotus. Appreciate you, friend. I appreciate it. So yes, so thank you all for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for supporting. Like I said, I will be back at 4 p.m. Um, and we'll talk more about things you should do before you're live. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the content side. We'll put a little bit more time into that. I put a little bit more time into the research side because I wanted you guys to see that. I'll do another research topic too on chat. So that's going to make me send my information to Carol so it doesn't go away. So I'm going to send it to her now, and then she'll have that, and then I'll send you guys some more stuff too. We'll do another one too. When you said we in this thing, I see the Cali folks. All right, friends. Thank you so much. Thank you all for the support. Make sure you claim your points for the live. Make sure you claim your points. Thank you all for supporting the live. I tell you all the time, remember, practice makes progress. We are not trying to be perfect. We are just trying to go live, build a community, and make ourselves happy. You fill in the blank on the last one, whatever your why is. Thank you all for being here. Have a great day, family. I'll see you all later. All right, Michaela, I appreciate your friend. All right, take care. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. All right, my friends on the YT. Appreciate y'all all being here. Thank you all for supporting the live. Appreciate all the engagement. I will be back at 4 o'clock. Take care. Bye bye.